So I'm here with Dr. Hall and Jenny Wilson, and we're going to talk about breast augmentation. Now, Dr. Hall, tell us, I know a lot of people have this, so what are the important things that we need to know about breast augmentation?
Breast augmentation is an operation that's been around for a very long time and is a very, very safe procedure. About 15 years ago, there was a scare about breast implants and whether or not they were safe. And in fact, they always have been safe. That has been proven beyond a shadow of doubt. The Food and Drug Administration has reapproved the use of silicone gel-filled implants, and that's the most important thing that women should know, is that this is a procedure that is definitely safe.
How many people a year approximately have breast augmentations?
In the United States, probably about 300,000.
300,000. Why do you think so many women do this?
It is a procedure that it has a very high rate of success.
Jenny wants some attention.
As you can tell.
A high rate of success. So,
It's
Jenny,
one of the most
tell us why
popular
you chose to
procedures
do it.
we have.
Most popular procedure. Why did you choose to do it?
I chose to do it because I have two very adorable, very healthy, well breastfed children who are 4 and 5, and I never had much of a chest, and then to subject them to that was even worse. And I just finally decided, this is one time in your life when it's all about you. That's what it says on their website.
You mentioned earlier that breastfeeding actually takes quite a toll on women, and that's one of the reasons why they choose to do that later in life.
Well, it certainly can. Usually the women who choose to have breast augmentation are women who have always wanted a little more than they were given,
Right.
or who had more, had children, usually breastfed, and things went away. And
Yeah, you
that's
lay
just
down, they
restoring what they had before.
Jenny, why did you choose Dr. Hall?
Well, first of all, I think he's very cute. But I'm actually an emergency room doctor in the same city where he practices, and as such, I have to call on the call panel of plastic surgeons and orthopedic surgeons and gastroenterologists, and at all hours of the night. And honestly, my pool was initially narrowed down to 3 doctors by who was the most responsive on call and acted the least like a jerk when they got woken up in the middle of the night, or just came in quickly, didn't put up a fight about coming in.
Right.
I once got lambasted for calling somebody in because there was an ice storm outside, but this kid didn't have an airway. And the doctor said, "You want me to risk my life?" And I said, "Well, you are on
Maybe.
call."
So I want to know, it must be quite an honor for another doctor to choose you as their doctor.
Well, obviously, that's about the highest honor
That's
that I
what
could
I
be
think,
paid, is
too.
one of my colleagues saying,
Exactly.
"Hey, I
I
trust
choose
you."
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, surgery is something that has its ups and downs, and we want to do the best job we can. And when another physician says, "Hey, I'm trusting you," yes, it's a great honor.
I'm so
So
glad.
Jenny, tell me, what was your experience like?
It was great. I did also want to say I've known Wes and his wife for many years just by living in Reno, and we're part of the same medical association. And I kind of know his philosophy. I just know his personality and his
But you
philosophy.
interviewed several doctors. You didn't just go with him because you knew him.
I did interview several doctors, and what I would warn people against, what I really liked about Wes and Dr. Hall, and I knew that I would find in him, is he just asked me what I wanted and gave me all the risks and gave me all the benefits and just went through it cut and dried. He does not have the God complex that I think some plastic surgeons inevitably develop. I mean, they're making people look different. I would think I was God too. But he actually, let me make all the decisions about my surgery. And he just was, his office staff was friendly and they all looked normal. I could tell what his aesthetic was.
Right. And earlier you said he let you choose your size, and a lot of doctors want to encourage you or choose the size for you, but he really let you choose your size.
Yeah, there's other doctors who make the decision in the operating room, so it's not even as though they choose the size and tell you what it's going to be and give you time to object.
So
and
real
you could
quick,
wake
I want
up
to ask
looking
you
like
one
anyone.
more question. One of the things we always say here on the show is that we love the doctors, of course, and they're wonderful, but their staff here is just unbelievable, and I'm just wondering, did you have that same experience?
I really did. They're very friendly and they're very they were just normal. I mean, that to me is the best compliment you could give somebody. They didn't have any affect at all, and they're funny, and they let me cuss and they
Truly
would just
care. I
laugh.
just find everyone here is so happy, and obviously you have happy employees, and that speaks a lot about you in general. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much for being
You're
here and
very
sharing your
welcome.
story with us, and we're going to go talk about some other surgeries now.